Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue this rogue run that we started on the last episode. We've got a pretty strong start so far. We've got camouflage in our armor with a pretty decent +2 enchant, so that's going to be very powerful for us rather. We've also got this blocking dirk, which is pretty strong. Especially since we have a Ring of Arcana, making them both better. Blocking isn't like a best-in-slot enchant or anything, but Camouflage is. So I'm actually much more happy than I usually am with the Ring of Arcana. Just because you see I get 6 turns of invisibility here every time I step into a piece of grass, which is just absolutely insane. So we'll be able to make a lot of use of that, especially since we got the Dirk, which is... generally, especially if you're playing assassin, if that's your game plan, you're looking for the Dirk early game, and you're looking for the assassin's blade or whatever like the black wavy dagger that looks like it's made of obsidian or something like that is. Those are the weapons you want the most because they are the weapons that get increased sneak attack damage, which the rogue is very good at doing. As you can probably see now, and as I explained pretty extensively in the first video in this set. So we're pretty much pretty close to out of dagger charges on the thrown weapon, I believe. We've got 2 more uses, so we're gonna kind of... I guess I don't have to worry about the inventory space anymore, because I've got the magic holster, but I'm still gonna try and get rid of it just to kind of cycle it through my inventory. It doesn't sell for enough to be worth keeping anyway. I've also just completely talked past picking up a strength potion, which I should have drank, so we're going to do that. We're going to avoid stepping on the grass immediately because, again, since each piece of grass gives us 6 turns of invisibility, we missed there, and we could have killed him at the door, but I was really excited to turn invisible and kill the ghost with a piece of grass to make use of my armor enchant, so that's what I did. I was inefficient by, I don't know, like 10 food points or something like that, something inconsequential. I got a skeleton in the door there. It's kind of nice that the normally a +2 leather armor isn't quite enough to take no damage from skeletons, but it seems like in concert with the okay, we'll try out the cursed wand effect here. Oh, I guess that current rate will force cursed wand effects to become neutral or positive. Okay, so it doesn't cause the wand to do the uncursed version. It just makes sure I always get good cursed effects. That's interesting. That's different than how I thought it worked. We got bolas there, which we're pretty happy about. So let's go ahead and cycle our equipped items. We have 5 shurikens as well, which is pretty cool. I'm still not quite sure how to assess that cursed wand effect since it's still random, but I don't know, I'll try to use it more often. That was kind of cool. Let's eat some char-grilled meat here. We're able to make a meat pie if we find an alchemy room, which is unlikely. I think I picked up the silver potion on this room, so I'm just gonna try it, and it is the haste potion. Oh, we got a katana. That's a very usable weapon, especially because we know it's uncursed. We're gonna go ahead and hold on to it. If we get lucky and it's a +1 or something like that, then it's a pretty solid weapon. Though we're still very happy with this blocking dirk. Like, with the amount of damage it's doing, it can carry us for quite a while. Why did that skeleton... Why is he moving so much slower than I am? Oh, because my haste potion is still active. That's why. I was so confused about... I was so confused that I forgot to drag that skeleton all the way to the... Ooh, we got a frost trap there, so... able to turn our meat into frozen carpaccio if we want to. Though I'm strongly considering just using the fire trap instead, since we already have char-grilled meat. And frozen carpaccio is nice, but I don't know if it's worth taking up another inventory slot. Got another remove curse scroll, which is pretty cool. We could think about removing the curse on this whip if we wanted to, but that might be something we think about if we play free runner. But I don't know. I've got another, just like the Huntress Seed I showed off recently. I've got another situation where I could very easily play either subclass with the items that I got. Take the level up there. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Artifact recharging is real strong. I really like Silent Steps. Inscribed Stealth I don't think is great. I usually end up taking a point or two in it anyway. And then Rogue's Foresight I think is... it can technically, if you're using extra Scrolls of Magic Mapping or Potions of Mind Vision or Magic Sight or whatever the case is, it can make it easier to find the secret rooms, but it's pretty low in terms of the value it provides you of a talent. So I usually avoid Rogue's Foresight. We're gonna go ahead and grab Mystical Meal. Just because at least 1 point in the meal talent is always worth it. It increases the speed at which you eat the food, which is always worth it. Even if you don't care that much about the other effect. And the artifact recharging on Rogue is actually pretty good. So if we get a Horn of Plenty, we'll definitely be making use of that. If you saw my excuse me, recent mage run, you saw how strong the Horn of Plenty can be with that meal talent. We've got a fire skeleton here, which is a little bit unfortunate. I actually have a lot of scrolls right now, so I don't want to risk burning my scrolls. I'm gonna kill this guy in the water so I can ensure that I don't burn. But I'll definitely kite the second one into the room here. We'll force that kill to finish up with a cloak charge, which we can use a little bit more freely now that we have Mystic Meal. I don't know exactly how much 3 turns of artifact charging equates to in terms of number of usable charges, but you know, it's definitely going to get to the point that I can reuse it again faster. So let's get here. Kill that guy. Didn't defeat my offering. I don't know if the number of kills it takes to activate the altar is set, or if it changes depending on how good the drop is. But I like to believe that when it takes more kills to activate, that means the drop is going to be stronger, and I refuse to collect data to verify that because it always gets me excited for it. So, nope, I don't want to jump off. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling my excitement that I'm not willing to verify because I enjoy it. And I don't want it to... I don't care enough about it being proven wrong to... And we got Blocking Sigh. Probably not going to use those. That's a fast weapon. Worse at sneak attacks, yada yada. Bad for rogue. Since we're here, we're going to go ahead and sell some stuff. Kind of wish we didn't get... I guess we handled them both pretty simply. Skeletons are another one you want to be slightly careful about killing in the shop here, because if you damage the shopkeeper with the skeleton explosion, he won't be happy with you. But that one only affects tiles immediately adjacent to the skeleton when it dies, so it's usually not that hard to avoid hitting the shopkeeper with the skeleton bone explosion death thing, whatever. Let's see, what would be... It's a Scroll of Identify, that's the Scroll of Magic Mapping. We do want that Scroll of Magic Mapping eventually, but there's no reason to buy it this early, since we'll probably come back before the end of the run. Let's see if I want Liquid Flame. I could get more healing potions, but I don't think I need them right now. So we'll just it's not like we have much money anyway. We can only buy like one consumable. Let's. I keep on not using this wand, and I really want to. The invulnerable curse effect. I wonder if like I'm supposed to use this as a Hail Mary or something like that, and use it when I absolutely need some ridiculous curse effect to get out of a situation. I'm trying not to use that that way immediately. Also, you see me using all this grass to get constant sneak attacks and avoid reprisal attacks as well. It's so strong. That's why that's why we might be wearing this camouflage armor for a very long time, because it's powerful. We might go for a like a glass cannon assassin build, because the camouflage armor really is good enough to be my endgame armor, just based on the power of getting invisibility from stepping on grass. Especially if I manage to get a regrowth wand or something like that. I would really like a regrowth wand. That would be super cool. I still don't know what that did. We sheeped the skeleton. I don't think I want to spend my remove curse scroll on this wand. I kind of regretting putting 35 full energy into this into this trinket, but you know, we're gonna keep using it, because I didn't get it because I think it's good. I got it because I've never used it before, and I want to gain data to form an opinion on it is my goal. So we're gonna keep it, even though I don't think it's very good. The scroll book is kind of interesting. It's most of the time I don't think that's worth more than leveling up to transmute into something else. But it is on the expensive end of trinkets to level up, since it takes one of most kind of scrolls to do, and it doesn't take any of your like most important scrolls, which is kind of it, but it does take scrolls. Not super happy about being blocked out of that room by those explosives. We could throw stuff at it, but I think the explosions will actually destroy most items, so I don't want to do that. I don't remember if I picked up the charcoal potion on this floor or a previous one. It might be the frost potion, and that's what we're going to throw if we explore the rest of the floor and we don't find anything, but I'm kind of waiting until I can use a charge of my... Oh, he stole a magic mapping scroll. That's annoying. Whatever, we have plenty of thrown items. He's not getting away from us. I will just eat now, and we'll try to... I don't need to completely min-max the charges of my... that thing should just walk to us, which is nice. Unfortunately, I don't think the traps, though these trap rooms are somewhat easier as the rogue, since, again, the huge search area you have means that I know the entire area is safe with little to no searching. Okay, we did get an extra potion. So we'll try the ivory potion as the frost potion first. Luckily, I already know what the strength potion is, and the only potion will be real sad to throw instead of drinking would be the experience potion. So we do lose a little bit of information if we throw the potion, but I'm justifying why I'm gonna throw this unidentified potion, hoping it's a frost potion. And it is a frost potion, which is likely as we got it on this floor. That's another scroll that I think is the upgrade, so we got 4 of those now. I still don't quite have end game gear, so I'm gonna save those. The The armor may be endgame, but I certainly don't want to spend a lot of time upgrading it. A, because it's the utility of it is the invisibility, not the damage blocking. I might replace it, and also the enchanting has a chance to overwrite the affix anyway, and I'd be real bummed if I ended up with like a +5 leather armor that didn't have camouflage on it. So we might upgrade it up to like +4 or something like that. The highest level that you can upgrade before you have a chance of losing your glyph. Silent Steps is real good, and see, I definitely don't think so. I believe that that most like forums and chat rooms about this game don't think wide search is good at all. I like getting the first point in it, but the second point is definitely worthless since it like the only difference. So if you notice, if I do it now, I lose one tile, like the corner of the box that I'm searching, and the second point just makes that a full box instead of missing 4 tiles of range. So I definitely don't think it's worth the second point. We don't have the Horn of Plenty, but I actually think Mystic Meal is it's just decent given that we're constantly using artifact charges on the rogue with the Cloak of Shadows anyway. So we're not going to say no to more turns of artifact charging. Let's see. I'll go ahead and take a sneak attack on that guy, and then throw a club at him. I kind of want to try the Cursed Wand more, but like I know that dangerous gas clouds are a lot of the curse effects, and I just don't want to do that in the hallway. I don't know. Maybe it's something that you just do for fun every time. Like it's actually bad to use that trinket, but it's fun to have the randomness of the Cursed Wand effects, which is super valid if you enjoy that or if that's what you're feeling at the time. I usually am not in that mood for that kind of gameplay, but I don't know. I've been there, and just because I don't enjoy it doesn't mean it's bad. So it's kind of nice. I don't know exactly what the drop tables are, but I feel like the recharging scroll is at least more common from these enemies that shoot lightning at you. I guess I could just use Scroll of Gifu right now and test that theory, but don't really want to. We're a little bit low on HP. We're pretty strong, so we might activate this alarm trap just to bring the kills closer to us. I think that guy will walk into my trap here, and we're gonna go ahead and eat, which we can do because it's one turn. Technically, by eating the pastry there, we lost the ability to make the meat pie, but the meat pie is it's usually not something I make unless I have a lot of extra energy. Like it's low on my priority list for things to make with my alchemy charges. It is something I will make. Like it is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not a priority for my energy most of the time. It's a mirror image scroll. It's pretty decent. Would really like to see if we can wake up that prison guard. We'll try shooting the. We got an explosion from the Cursed Wand. That was kind of okay. Actually, it was really strong. It did a lot of damage. It would have sucked if there was an item there, though, because I think the explosion might have destroyed the item, which... again, a valid thing to enjoy, but I don't... And I'm glad I tried it to see what it did, but I don't think it's likely that I'll be picking this trinket again. Or I especially don't think it's likely that I'll be immediately spending 35 energy upgrading it like I did. That might be why I'm feeling bummed about it, because I feel oh, that's not great. Oh, I guess it doesn't affect me. That's kind of cool. That's actually pretty strong. The bubbles do nothing, obviously. We froze him. That's kind of cool. I think that might give me a sneak attack or something like that. Which we might have gotten anyway, but maybe it is, because like a lot of these curse effects we've gotten from this wand are pretty good. Like it's definitely not been, it's not been bad. Obviously, there have been a couple of times like the bomb could have been dangerous if that blew up some loot that I wasn't planning on blowing up. But Mage Royal isn't in my opinion, one of the better uses for the bland fruit, but I am gonna go ahead and make it just because I want to be able to eat this bland fruit and get it out of my inventory. So maybe we can, I believe it should act as a potion of purity with the, yeah, the mage fruit should make it a potion of purity, I believe, because that's the, that's the effect of cooking 3 Mage Royal seeds as a potion of purity. We're getting kind of low on HP here. How is my water skin's pretty full though, so that is fine. Up, and there we go. That's 2 different scrolls dropped by the ranged enemies so far. So it's obviously not only scroll of recharging that they can drop, which is good to keep in mind. This is a tough one. So the ring is probably better in most cases. I kind of want to try the wand, just on the chance that we get a wand of corrosion, because this is still a very, a build that could go either way. And I think it would be pretty cool to demonstrate a free runner playthrough. I think the assassin is kind of more of the same of what you're going to see me do for the first 10 floors, whereas the free runner plays radically different than the assassin and the rogue before you take a class. So I think the free runner is generally more interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and try the wand for that reason, hoping we get and we got a lightning wand, which is another wand that has max damage scaling, and I can see making the free runner work with a lightning wand. Again, you really want the corrosion wand. I think is the absolute best for a lot of reasons, but we could probably make something like lightning wand crossbow work with free runner and the cloak of shadows. I don't know. We might. I guess it might depend on the old wand maker, because the old wand maker is often what makes or breaks. Yeah, there we go. What do you got for me? You want me to do corpse dust, which is a little bit easier for the rogue than any of the other classes, I think, since you can either go invisible to hide from the ghosts as you're running, or you can go invisible and kill ones that spawn like in your way in a hallway or something like that. So that's that's what I think, by the way, the real benefit of getting the wide search is not necessarily that it increases your ability to search when you command a search. Like, that is good, don't get me wrong, but I think that the real value, the most valuable part of it is that it increases your passive search, because that is what you're doing a lot. Unfortunately, this room is entirely blocked off to us because there are pitfall traps on each of these 3 tiles. We might consider coming back if we get a potion of levitation, which I think I've identified this run. Yeah, I have. So I know I don't have one right now. But I don't think hidden trap rooms like that guarantee that the floor will spawn the potion to solve the. Oh, actually, that's not going to work. I need to get in there, because I always forget that the summoner won't follow you, and that's slightly more annoying for the rogue than for most people, since the rogue tends to care about kiting people into sneak attacks more often. Let's see. Yeah, he saw me. We're gonna wait till the You always want to wait till the crippled debuff clears to start kiting for surprise attacks, because you don't want to let the enemy get a free attack on you while you're moving at the reduced. And I keep on losing sight of, or making him forget where I am, which is often good, but that's not what we want when we're trying to trick them into taking a ton of sneak attacks around doors. What do we got here? This should be a pretty easy fight on account of all the grass that were around, which is really nice. So we're gonna... I don't think he can grab me there. We'll go ahead and smack him just to make sure he doesn't lose us. And then we'll be able to get sneak attacks just by moving through grass, which is... It's so nice getting a camouflage proc early. It's very, very powerful for the rogue. You see there that I was able to sneak attack for every attack on that enemy, despite using I think 2 cloak charges. Count on. I think that was an interesting one, wasn't it? That's transmute. That's pretty cool. Can't pick up this scroll of nadas. We are on floor 9, so we're more incentivized than usual to throw stuff down chasms, which I think is what we're going to try. There we go. There's an obliging chasm. So let's throw some stuff down. It is actually kind of nice that we seem to have so many different scrolls. Because we might actually equip that scroll book and try to get through a lot of these scrolls. Unfortunately, you can't use unidentified scrolls with the scroll book, making it a little bit weaker than we'd like, but it's still nice that we have all the tools that we want to, or that we need to upgrade it if we want to. And like I said, the scroll book itself, I don't know if it's great because just the randomness makes it really hard to use effectively, in my opinion. But it is something that's not hard to level up that can be transmuted into a better artifact. So, oh, speaking of a better artifact, well, scratch that. We might just be using the Chalice of Blood. The Chalice of Blood is... I think the Chalice of Blood is probably the best artifact you can equip on every class. It's just very, very good. Normally this is very dangerous. There's a table on the wiki. If you search in Google Shattered PD artifacts, you'll find a table that lets you know the exact amount of damage that the chalice is going to do to you each time you prick it. By it'll tell you, hey, at level 4 it does 75 damage at max or whatever. You should be looking at that table when you're clicking the button to take damage from the Chalice of Blood, because it can and will kill you. And it's always unfortunate when that happens. We're gonna throw some more stuff down the... I almost want to go down there and grab the... Though I don't... I'm probably not going to actually... I might keep the scroll book, because eventually we're going to be able to unequip the Cloak of Shadows and still be able to use it from outside of our inventory, but... I'm really feeling the... Okay, I can get some value from this fire potion. Kind of nice that we're able to get some side effect damage on that skeleton. And actually get an entire kill there. I always underestimate the value of letting enemies take the entirety of burn damage. Okay, and then we've got a second one. That's pretty nice. That'll be the Wand Maker quest. I'm gonna throw a couple more items down the chasm here. It's really painful. So I screwed up and I allowed the magic item holster to be the inventory increase that I got on the first shop, and that can have some really adverse effects for the rest of your run. Another interesting thing to know about the about this quest specifically that spawns ghosts, there is actually, if you get a wand of corruption, I believe is the name of the item, you can actually keep this item instead of turning it into the wand maker, which will cause it to spawn. Oh, that's really annoying that we've got a giant DM100 or whatever. Though I guess he lost sight of us, so we're just gonna. Alright, and we got 2 more uninspiring wands. The Wand of Disintegration's pretty decent, I guess. And we got a +2 Wand of Disintegration, so that's not bad at all. Okay, so we should make sure that the Lightning Wand isn't cursed, at least. It's not cursed. And 11 damage makes me think that it's probably not +0 either, which is nice. I'm pretty sure this is a summoned skeleton, so I don't want to bother killing it, since the summoner will just resummon another one. We'll kite it around a little bit, and I can go invisible if I need to lose it. So it's not as bad for rogue as it is for other classes to just let an enemy follow you like this. We'll go ahead and turn invisible with the armor. And we should be able to line of sight that giant DM100 again. I think I might actually, now that it's trapped in a corner, I'm gonna actually go ahead and kill that enemy, because that's a Ooh, that's really nice that the thief lost interest in me there and didn't, because the thief is one of the few enemies that will give you a reason to interrupt a fight with a ranged enemy that you've trapped in melee range. I think I am just going to kill this skeleton because I haven't seen the summoner in a long time, and it's annoying me. That's technically a inefficient... There we go, there's the summoner. It's kind of nice that that he blocked the thief in there. So we'll just kill him there. Gonna get some benefit out of this blocking enchantment. It's pretty decent. Did we pick up a... We have not picked up a levitation potion, so we're not going to be able to take advantage of that secret room. I guess I could go and... though even like brewing storm clouds would require a levitation potion, so... I don't know if I have a way to get that gold right now, but I don't necessarily need it. We've got a pretty strong build, so we're not going to be super reliant on drops from the shop. Let's see what we've got. That's a piece of mail armor. Let's disintegrate this guy. Zap. And that's mail armor of displaced. Mail armor of being sold for some money. Okay. Let's go fight Tengu. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna go invisible here because if I were to step on the square that the skeleton was being summoned on, which is the square I would have needed to step on to immediately attack the necromancer, I would have been knocked away by the skeleton being summoned. So, rather just stealth into the ability to. I don't know. You also just want to be using your cloak a lot because the rogue really likes getting sneak attacks, especially with weapons like the dirk. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next floor. Unfortunately, we're still in a position where like we could feasibly do both assassin and free runner, which makes it real hard to choose which one I want to do. Oh darn, I have too many choices. We're gonna drop all of our scrolls here, just not the upgrade scrolls because those can't burn, but I just want to make sure that I don't, just in case I get hit during this fight, I don't want to have to worry about, oh, I read that instead of dropping it. That's dumb. Oh well. Still fewer scrolls than we probably would have lost if we didn't do this. And we're safe to hold on to the. I guess we'll drop them all just because, but we're technically safe to hold on to the upgrade scrolls because the game will not burn upgrade scrolls in your inventory or otherwise. which can be good to know. Let's see, do we have talent points to spend? We do. They're not particularly relevant to this fight. Let's see what we've got. So I think Inscribed Stealth is technically the only other talent in this tier that that gives you like combat usable advantage. I think I'm going to go ahead and max out this Rogue's Foresight, just because it is kind of nice to be guaranteed that you know when there's a secret room to check for on the floor. So, and again, I don't think that's I think that's a very preference-based choice, and it's probably technically the wrong one, but you know, this is my run. I can do what I want to. I'm gonna eat that pasty. I'm actually going to exchange the bolas on my hotbar for that +2 disintegration wand, because that's pretty powerful. Let's see. And I want to... Oh, we're taking a lot of damage from this guy. And unfortunately, Camouflage is useless against him. So, we do have a lot of health potions, so we're not super... Yeah, we have 5 health potions. We haven't even had to use one to identify them yet, which is a good sign. I do want to save my... I think I'm just going to try to do this the generic way. And I got a lot of dodges there. That was pretty nice. We're doing a lot of not damage here, which is really unfortunate. That we still... like a +1 Dork isn't terrible, but Tengu is... It's kind of a tough fight for that amount of damage on an item when I'm not sneak attacking. It's not very high, but we're able to hit him pretty well. And we could use ranged weapons here, but I really want to save my ranged weapon resources for... Oh, I didn't... I'm gonna have to use a health potion here because I did not pay attention to where the last step of that run had to be. Oh well. Alright, Tengu Phase 2. Now we're going to be real happy that we dropped all of our scrolls, since hopefully I won't get hit by the fire, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I'm not going to be using the scrolls. I'm going to stealth for this, just because the first couple of moves are deterministic what happens anyway, and I would rather avoid a few damage if I can. We're gonna try to make use of our shurikens here too. So we're gonna move and then throw a shuriken. Then we're gonna move and throw a shuriken. Then we're gonna move, and we're just gonna keep doing that till we're out of shurikens. And that's really nice because it allows you to do. And shurikens don't do a ton of damage. They're kind of a they are a lot more valuable if you have a talent from your class or something that makes you do more to enemies that you've hit with thrown weapons or something like that. Oh, we actually dropped one. That's interesting. Let's try this this cursed wand effect thing. What did that do? I don't even know what that did. Whatever, we'll shoot him with it again. Why not? Oh, it levitated me for some reason. It paralyzed him. That's interesting. Paralyzed myself. I guess that allowed us to close the distance without him throwing effects at us. That's pretty decent. And a bubble beam, which I believe does nothing. Oh, he is really... I think he's trying to make up for all the abilities he didn't cast while he was paralyzed. Like, because I think he cast the abilities on a health threshold. That seems to me how it works. It was a little bit earlier than I'd normally heal, but my next frame I'm going to have to dodge the fire, and just in case he hits me for a lot of damage with a with the shuriken right there or something. After I make him teleport this time, I'm probably going to start using my damaging wand charges on him, because I think we should be able to kill him. Wait, can I not reach him from here? Yeah, I can. I think we should be able to just stand still. I do want to move out of the the lightning thing. I don't know if that was hitting me or not, but I shouldn't have to dodge any more fire, and that's nice. I think we're gonna go ahead and pick up a lot of these scrolls. Make sure we get the scroll holder for hopefully obvious reasons. We have one or two of those, and I'm actually gonna drop some other stuff just so I can pick up more scrolls and make absolutely sure. Oh, we still want to get our Tengu mask though. You know what? I'm actually gonna leave that there for now because I want to think more about. I might actually end the episode before I choose my class because this is a really a very tough decision. I've got the gear to make either subclass work. So I might wanna sleep on that one or do some more reading or some other set of things. Still gonna buy darts because we are a class that can use the crossbow, and that being the case, I will try to use the crossbow because I am the biggest crossbow appreciator there is. I think that weapon's excellent. And it's especially free for us to pick them up because we have the magic weapon holster too. So let's pick up the rest of our stuff. And I'd like to finish up my shopping. I guess my shopping won't be entirely finished because I am not planning on choosing my class before the end of this episode, but we'll still sell spear for sure, all of these mail armors. I still don't want to get rid of this katana. It could still end up being a useful transition for us. Ugh. So we'll hold on to it still. I think I am going to sell the unstable spellbook though. I don't want to, since I already got the what I think is the best trinket. This is what you're usually going for when you're transmuting artifacts to get a new artifact. I don't think it's worth it for me to spend a lot of scrolls upgrading that artifact all the way to plus 10. Do I want to buy anything here? Not really. I could technically buy bombs. They're decent for the rogue. But we're not going to. I think I'm just going to end the episode here and do a bit more reading, and we'll start the next episode with using Tengu's mask and choosing a class. So, yeah, as always, if you guys have any questions about anything you saw or anything you want to see in future runs, go ahead and leave me a comment, and I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible. And yeah, hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.